Hi YouTube, it's Glenn here. Just thought I'd have a quick chat today about trying to get through the winter and how what's the best way to get through it if you're new or even if you're a established business. Some of the hard things about the gardening business is in fact trying to get through the winter months when a lot of the time you do sort of maintenance up to the end of the growing season, which can be, depending on the weather, it can be October, November. But beyond then, it can be extremely difficult for a lot of people to get by, especially if you're a new business. So in this video, I just thought I'd share some information on what you can do for planning for next winter, or even what you can do to see if you can get some work to bridge that gap until the growing season starts up again in March. So one thing that I want to chat about is, during the summer months, instead of trying to get work that covers you up to the end of the growing season, is to try and push annual maintenance contracts with your customers. This is extremely important, for all the contracts that we manage and all the properties that we look after. We always try and get them into a 12-month contract, and the way that works is we would basically we would charge them a set fee for the year for the 12 months, starting in March, finishing in March, and we would have that fee broken down into 12 equal installments. So from the summer to the winter, we still get paid the same amount of money off the client each month. So that way, it's when winter comes, it's not a big change for us. And financially, we're able to push on through to the growing season. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference. One of the big things is trying to get your customer base into these annual or 12-month contracts. That can be quite tough, but if you say to them that if they sign up to a longer term contract with you, then you can offer further discounts, you can get better price reductions, and during the winter months, there's other stuff as well that you can do as part of the property maintenance on that property. That could include power washing, that could include gutter cleaning. These are other odd jobs that a lot of people in the gardening business do to try and bridge the gap until the growing season comes back around. But that's one of the big things, and one of the key things that we offer is the annual maintenance contracts to our customers. This way we ensure we have continuous regular payments every month, even in the winter months. And for example, if during the growing season we are visiting these properties once a week, during the winter months we are probably only visiting these properties once or twice a month max, but we still get the same amount for that month as we did in July when we were there 4 times for the month. That's a big thing, and that's how we normally try and push forward when we're trying to secure contracts. Don't get me wrong, like a lot of gardeners, we have regular bi-weekly work that finishes come September, October, but a lot of the people that we try and sign up or get into long-term contracts are for the full 12-month contracts. That way we can plan ahead financially. We won't have to worry then come the winter, and it just makes a lot more business sense. Another option would be, of course, as I mentioned earlier on, is diversifying what you offer to the customer. A lot of people that do this type of work offer many different services, and a big thing that we even sometimes do is power washing. This is all year round, and people can make a lot of money doing it. Power washing, there can be a lot of money in. It really depends. But again, these are some ideas that you can push to your clients or even advertise during the winter. A lot of gardeners or businesses actually stop advertising during the winter months to try and save cost on ads and etc. But it's actually a good time also to try and advertise and promote your other offerings that you have to clients, like power washing. Another idea would be, of course, gutter cleaning. This is quite popular, particularly in Ireland anyway. A lot of clients that we do and look after would occasionally ask if that's a service that we offer. So again, that is something that I would strongly suggest you look at. That can again you can make some revenue through the winter months when otherwise it's quiet. So there's a lot of options that you can do, but I do strongly suggest power washing is quite lucrative, and any other general odd jobs that you can help around the house with. Even window cleaning around, it really depends, but these are just options that are viable during the winter months if you want to try and extend your earning potential into those winter months. But I would suggest from next year, when customers come out and try and get you in for the next 12 months or next growing season, is that you try and push the long-term contracts with them. That way you will be able to try and secure a longer term of future earnings, and you will have that regular income every month, and it won't be then such a heartache when come October, November, and a lot of your work is dried up, and then you're sitting there wondering when is the next paycheck going to come in. So I would strongly suggest you try and, of course, look for those all year round contracts. Another option again is full, trying to look for that commercial work where these contracts are generally all year round, 12 months, and you receive your equal pay each month. It doesn't matter what month it is, whether it's the summer or winter, and you will still have that regular monthly income. These contracts can be a little harder to get, but if you make contact with a lot of your local businesses that have the grounds, these are options that you can try and reach out and see if you can bid to try and get some of these contracts, because these will ultimately greatly help you in trying to secure regular and better income going forward. Because any big business, any big gardening business or landscaping business, when it comes to the end of the summer, it's not they're not sitting back wondering when the next pay packet is going to come in. They have long-term contracts that see them through, even when the winter their business is generating still sufficient regular income as it would be during the summer. And that's trying to secure the longer contracts with, whether it's commercial work or whether it's trying to get your residential clients into signing into these 12 months or full annual maintenance contracts. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick one I have for today. I will be offering in a part 2 of this video where I'll also discuss even more items that you can possibly look into to try and secure or bridge that gap until the growing season comes back around. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.